Hello everybody. I promised a video of like me testing some video games. I really wanted to do like a live stream for that, but then I started looking into it and I remembered there's a whole bunch of crap you got to do and I didn't want to have to like relearn that right now. So I might start doing live streams eventually just for the fun of it, but I'm recording this to show you. Before I get to the video games, very quickly, I did stop at a yard sale yesterday and I picked up a couple little things. There were the one person, it was a community sale and there were a couple of houses and the one person had a bunch of video games. I was so excited. I'm like, "Oh man, actual video games. I haven't seen video games at a yard sale in forever." And I go over and I go, "How much for the games?" And she goes, "Oh, all the prices are on the back." I looked everything up on eBay and I priced it at I was like, "Oh man." I'm start flipping over games like 125 for this game, $60 for that game. I'm like, oh well, I mean, if I'm gonna pay eBay prices, I'm just gonna buy it on eBay probably. But the one place had this thing, and it didn't have a battery cover, but the, she was kind of an elderly lady, and she went like they know me because I stopped there a lot, and it's like, "Oh, the Halloween guy, right?" And she went and she spent like 5 minutes digging around for this thing, and then only wanted $1 for it. I'm like, I'll just buy it. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be like working perfectly, and it doesn't. So I'll show you what it does. Um,
Hey,
right. So
I see you. Where
actually,
you going?
actually, maybe it is kind of working.
Hey,
I think the
I see you.
I think the
Where you going? Hey,
Okay, let me shut that off. I think the eyes are supposed to move more effectively than they are. So that's something that I'm going to open up and look at maybe. And the sensor wasn't working before unless it was like laying down, but now it seems like maybe it is working. So, I mean, for $1, it's kind of cool. I dig it. And then this was actually kind of like a wild find. It's a sealed copy of Batman VHS tape. And I had a feeling, I was like, all right, this is either going to go one of two ways. It's either so common that it's not worth anything, or because it's sealed and because it's Batman, that it'll have some value to it. And it turns out it's the latter. So this actually sells for, sealed like this, can sell for, it seems like between $30 and $50, which I think is a lot of money for a VHS tape. I mean, that's just me. I know there are like serious VHS collectors who probably wouldn't think that's all that much money, but I personally don't love spending like a lot on VHS tapes, even if they're rare or whatever. But graded, they go for like if you get it graded, they can go for like 250, $300, which is crazy. Um, but I'll be honest, I was kind of tempted. I'm probably not going to do it, but I was tempted to get it graded just for the heck of it. Like, probably end up keeping it at that point and just using it as a display piece. But yeah, some kind of that's all. That's all I got from these yard sales. There were apparently a bunch of other yard sales around, but I had purchased some ice cream at the store and I didn't want it to melt, so I didn't hit any of the sales that I was seeing. So that brings us to the major part, or the main part of today's episode, which is if you watched my previous video about RetroCon 2024, you'll remember that I purchased a couple of video games. One of them is, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to try, but it's this game. And the other one is Alien Syndrome for the NES with, oh, I did that last time too, where it's upside down and it came with the manual and everything. So my goal in this video is to give them a quick clean and then test them. So I have hooked up to my computer my Retron 5 through a capture card. And I tested it. Everything's working out, so I'm pretty happy about that. Because I've never done this. I was not 100% sure if that was going to work for me or not. What I'm doing right now is I haven't had a chance to clean these, so I'm just taking a little bit of IPA on a Q-tip and I'm running it over the pins. My hope is that they're, for the most part, clean, but I never put a purchased game into my systems, even of RetroCon 5. I never put them into the systems without first giving it at least a perfunctory cleaning. So that's what I'm doing here, and you can see why I do that, because they are usually at least a little bit tarnished or something. Now, obviously, there are more. This is like the quickest and easiest way to clean a cart. There are more robust ways you can do this if you need to. I didn't want to go through the whole rigmarole of opening this on camera. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever opened a Famicom game before, and I'm just realizing now that I don't see any screws on here. So, I actually don't know how these open. I've never done it. Do they open? The label runs across the seam of the game, too. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know about that, so... The first one, I'm going to test that game first. So I'll clean it, and then we'll give it a test. But just a quick once-over here. I know some people don't like to run the Q-tip up and down like that. They prefer to get in there and actually kind of go up and down so that you're not going across the pins. I find that that doesn't have that much, I mean, it's just so much easier to do it this other way. And I find it doesn't have that much of a detrimental effect, if any. And then, like I said, if you had to get in there with something else, you can. But we're going to give it a try there. Okay. So that'll do it, I think. Let me just dry it off a little bit, because this is unfortunately not 90... Oh, it is. 91%. I mean, 99% would be better, but 91 is not bad. I thought it was 70, whatever, the 70% one. So at least it's 91. Okay, so I have my RetroCon hooked up there. I'm going to switch over to my other screen for us, which is this guy right here. And I think this goes into... Does it go into... I have to actually check this. I don't know which... I don't think I have any... I have Super Famicom. I don't have any regular Famicom. Is that... That's this one here, right? Yeah, okay. I just wasn't sure. Oh, there you go. There's the name for you. Gigigi no Kitoru. Yeah, now I'm trying to pronounce it, and it is not. So, okay, it looks like it's probably going to work because the name of the game came up. I actually don't have sound on my end. I turned it off because I didn't want it to echo through the speakers, and I don't have headset on, so I'm not going to know what this sounds like until later. But let's pop in and see what it's all about. This is I forgot to get the translation patch. So one of the cool things about the RetroCon is that you can... Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a game that I might need a translation patch for as well. One of the cool things about the RetroCon is that you can go ahead and find translation ROM packs. And okay, that's jump. Uh-oh. I'm dead. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's whatever she's doing. Alright, I gotcha. So, yeah, what was I saying? The translation patches are usually pretty easy to find, and you could apply them directly to the RetroCon, so that way, if you want to save money and buy Super Famicom or Famicom games, you can do that, and still, know what they say. Can I go in this door or anything? Doesn't seem that way. I wonder what the game sounds like. I have no idea. I should have set this up so that I actually know what's going on. Uh-oh. Yeah. So this is kind of like an NES game. The Japanese version of NES. Oh my god. Oh, just killed myself. What is that stuff up there? It says ×9, ×0. I wonder if I could change my weapon or something. There's a way with select. That just pauses it. None of these other buttons seem to do anything. Go up here. other way and do it up here and see. Is this just infinite scrolling? Oh, there's some stuff over there. Oh, I died. Game over. What a shame. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that guy. So it's working. That's great. That's kind of the main thing I wanted to do here. And then let's try this other game. So back to the main screen. And I'll give Alien Syndrome a quick wash, or clean, I should say. I feel like I've played Alien Syndrome on maybe the Genesis. Is that correct? It feels like a game that I know the name. I think that's why it's kind of why I bought it. I was like, oh, Alien Syndrome, I know that name. And then later on I was thinking about it, I was like, wasn't that a Genesis game? I'm not 100% sure on that. This one's a lot cleaner. They may have actually cleaned their games before they brought them to the convention. It's kind of hit or miss with video game sellers. Some of them will actually go through the process of cleaning their stuff before they try to sell it. Other ones really won't. I mean, they can be super grungy. I think this is looking pretty good. Let's just pop it in and see if it works. So that should be going in. Oh, there's a okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself now. Play game. Let's pop out our Famicom game and pop in our Nintendo game. Uh-oh. Get in there. There you go. So you see how it's saying loading? That is essentially the RetroCon 5 dumping the ROM. So people who don't like the RetroCon don't like it because you're technically not playing the game. You're playing a ROM of the game that's been dropped or ripped off of the cartridge. And I get that. That's cool. I don't have such issues. I don't really mind playing ROMs, or if they're not exactly perfect. Alien Syndrome. Alright, so it's working. That's always good news. And let me see if I could move my... Ooh, look at this. Shrink me down a little bit more so I'm not quite... Again, I can't hear this, so I don't know what it's saying. Well, I could see what the words are. This looks pretty cool. I think it's... Maybe I have played the NES one. This... Oh no, I definitely haven't played this. I'm for sure... Alright, so let's pop in. I'm for sure... let's be merry. I'm for sure thinking of, I think, a Genesis game, or perhaps even a game of a different name, perhaps. And I just thought it was Alien Syndrome. Hi, dude. Can I... What was that? Oh, that's the map. Okay. Cool. What was that? I don't know what that was. It was a question mark. Okay. Uh-oh. Ah! Now, I'm sure that there are... I probably should have read the manual, too, now I'm thinking about... Alright, so that is that. That button doesn't seem to be doing anything. Does select do anything? Doesn't seem like it. Is there literally just the one button? Maybe. I really don't know. Uh-oh, they're shooting at me now. Get you! Ah! Alright, alright. What is that arrow? Just tell me go this way? Go that way. Ooh, go through here. Maybe I should look at that map again. I don't know what I'm doing. What is that? I got it. Can I do anything over here? What about start? That just pauses. Yeah, I don't know. Oop, I saved a snapshot. That's just another one of the benefits of the RetroCon, is that you actually can do save states and stuff, which for us crap players, I'm terrible. I'm really not... I think am I just supposed to be like collecting these things? I think that's kind of what it seems like. I'm supposed to be collecting little question marky things, and then there's the map. And I guess it's showing me where all of the little question marky things are. And they all seem to be right at the edges of the screen. Oh, hey dude, what's up? Oh, maybe, another thing that I don't know what it is. And then, ooh, it gave me a new weapon. Ooh, okay, okay. I see what's happening. I see what this is all about. Okay. I just noticed up at the top it says Comrade. And like there's a bunch of faces, so initially I thought that was my life meter, but now I'm thinking that those are all the people I have to save. And as I save them, let's see if one disappears when I get that guy. Did I wasn't I didn't look. I think it disappeared. Yeah, I think that's the game, right? So I have to save the peeps. Save the snapshot. Oh. Part of me wants to say there's the exit as well, so I have to end up back up here, I guess. Part of me wants to say that this really isn't that hard, but I feel like as soon as I say that, I'm gonna die. So I wonder if I could charge my nope, no charging. Do I have turbo? Let's see. No. Actually, yeah, it kind of kept shooting if I hold the button, but just not very fast. Die, alien scum. I really would like to know what these things are that I'm collecting. Oh, someone's right behind me. Go backwards. Comrade! Ooh, a new weapon. I guess maybe that's what those things that I was collecting are different weapons. Uh-oh. It is getting harder, isn't it? I wonder if it, like, ramps up the number of aliens the further in. Was there something in here? Yeah, there's a comrade over there. W. Alright, so right now I have what seems to be like a laser. What is W? Ooh. Okay. No, that just took me to a new area. Maybe it was like a W for warp? I bet W for warp. Alright, so these just keep respawning, it seems, which I don't love. Alright, there's a comrade over here. I did not plan to keep playing this, but I'm doing better than I would have expected on a video game. Because I kind of suck at... I love video games, but I also suck terribly at them. So, I'm just going to keep playing, I think. Comrade! S. Okay, so laser, S was excavate. I just downgraded. S is like... I don't know. Shot, I guess. Oh, no! Oh, I just realized. I think... Let me test it out on that. I think I could shoot their bullets, or whatever those things are that they're shooting at me, and sort of negate its effect. Come here, buddy. 3 more. Can I do it? I think the answer is going to be yes, I can. I can do it. There he is! Comrade! I can't help but say it every time, I don't know why. Die, alien scum! Alright, where are we going here? What are we doing? Alright, where's a map? Ooh, F. Is that fire? Let's see. Ooh, it is fire! Fire. Fire. Alright, what? One more comrade to get. There he is! Alright, there's an L for laser, but I think I kind of like fire. Let's have a limited... Laser. Uh-oh. Go to exit. What? 16 seconds? Oh my god. Okay, well... I remember the exit was like all the way up at the top somewhere. Mother F. They screwed me. Oh, I screwed myself. No! Alright, so... I'm dead. I'm dead. Those bastards. I didn't know. Okay. Alright, fine. Now I know. Oh, and there's a bunch of rounds. Time bomb is set for... Alright. I'm not gonna make you watch me play another round of that. But, let's see. Main scene. There he is. By the way, I was using a real Super Nintendo controller for all that. I have for those of you wondering, I do have all the official hardware. I have Nintendos and Sega Genesises and Genesai, Sega Genesai. Uh, well, I don't have a Famicom, but I could have perhaps figured out a way to do that. But I'm done. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. I tested the games. It worked out all fine. You got to watch me play some stuff. Maybe, because this was kind of fun. I would like to figure out a live stream, and then I'm wondering if I should do it here or like actually do a Twitch channel. I don't know. Let me know. Could be a fun like distraction for me every now and then. I don't know if you could tell. I got a little sick from RetroCon, unfortunately. I tested myself for COVID on Tuesday and it was negative, but I've been like pretty congested and I feel fine except for the congestion for the most part. So I don't know what it was. Cold, I suppose, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better. But I'm still a little congested there. All right, thanks for watching. Just as I'm talking about it. I'll catch you all soon. Have a great weekend. And I hope you had a great Friday the 13th. Next week is the autumnal equinox. So get ready for that. It's our next big one before Halloween. All right, see you soon. Bye.